material jhana first. Fine material jhana first, and then the immaterial jhana. But I want to emphasize you to what is this eight jhana? What is this first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fifth jhana, sixth jhana, seventh jhana, eighth jhana? Therefore, I get the chart in this way, and because of that reason, we move to kasina jhana or kasina meditation. You have 10 types of kasina meditation. Kasina means the expansion of the kasina nimitta, or the expansion of the nimitta to a certain extent, maybe infinite world. Uh, so those are the kasina. So then you have then you have 10 kasina. First one you have Pathavi kasina, or the earth kasina. Or the second one is Apo kasina, that is the water kasina. And Tejo kasina, that is the fire kasina. And Vayo kasina, that is the wind kasina. And you have Nila kasina, that is the yellow kasina. Blue kasina. Nila kasina mean Nila mean the blue kasina. And you have Pita kasina, yellow kasina. And you have red kasina, that is the Odata kasina, Lohita kasina. And then you have Odata kasina, that is the white kasina. And you have Aloka kasina, that is the light kasina. And you have the 10th kasina is the Akasa kasina, that is the space kasina. So in this 10 types of kasina meditation, you need to take, this is the meditation subject, and you need to take the meditation objects. So what is the Pathavi kasina meditation object? That is the earth. You need to make earth or you need to focus earth to produce this jhana. So out of these all kasina meditation, you can reach up to the fourth jhana. First Rupavachara jhana, or the first fine material jhana, and second fine material jhana, and third fine material jhana, and fourth fine material jhana. Or we can say in Pali, Rupavachara jhana. So after producing this Rupavachara jhana by way of the kasina, only one can achieve the other immaterial jhana. So other meditation, for example, Anapana jhana, you cannot produce immaterial jhana. Or if you have Upekka jhana, fourth jhana, you cannot produce immaterial jhana under Upekka jhana. So that means that has actually Upekka jhana has no nimitta. And Anapana jhana has nimitta, but it can extend can be expanded up to certain extent only. That has never become and again we need this produce the 8 attainment. We need rupa, real rupa. Anapana Patibhaga Nimitta is not the it's mind made, but this this is again kasina meditation. Objects are the real rupa. For example, Patavi is the rupa, materiality. So when you reach up to the fourth jhana, only you can produce fifth jhana. Fifth jhana is the Akasa Nanchayatana jhana. Akasa Nanchayatan jhana, that means infinite space. The base of the infinite space. I have not written down in English. Base of the infinite space. So that is the Akasa Nanchayatana. So this to produce this Akasa Nanchayatana, any other kasina. And
Bhante,
uh, uh,
we
again
lost
something
you.
happened.
Yes, we
Uh,
lost you when you were starting to talk on the Akasa Yatana jhana.
okay, okay. Uh, Now, if you practice this kasina meditation up to fourth jhana, only you can achieve the fifth jhana. Fifth jhana is the immaterial jhana. That is, the fifth jhana is the akasa nanchayatana jhana. Akasa nanchayatana jhana means uh, infinite, the base of infinite space. That is the akasa nanchayatana. The ayatana means the base. Akasa ananta, the infinitive space, infinite space. That is the base of the infinite space jhana. That jhana is the fifth jhana. So how to practice this up to fifth jhana? First, you want to attain gradually up to kasina jhana, any one of kasina jhana except the space kasina. Uh, Based on the fourth jhana of the kasina, you can now you want to um, you want to consider what is the rupa or the materiality disadvantage, or disadvantage, and immaterial jhana advantage. You want to consider first this thing, and then you want to expand your kasina nimitta, kasina patibhaga nimitta. You want to fourth jhana, kasina patibhaga nimitta you have. That is the object of the fourth jhana, kasina patibhaga nimitta. You want to expand kasina patibhaga nimitta up to an infinitive world, or up to this world, or 10,000 world cycle, or infinitive world, or whatever the extent your mind says, extend up to that. And then after expanding, now the nimitta is expand. Now we need the object. What is the our object is ananta akasa, infinitive space, or we can say infinite space. Oh, that is the object. Now we want to produce the object first. And how to produce the object now? You have now kasina nimitta, you expand up to the infinitive world or the infinitive space. And now you want to make the first akasa. Akasa mean space. You want to make space first. That is that's your object. So you want to contemplate in this way. uh, infinite space, or ananta akasa, like you want to now contemplate based on the fourth kasina expanded nimitta. And then the splitting this nimitta, expanded nimitta, or it's like a uh, splitting, or some let's say splitting of the nimitta. You can see the ananta akasa, or the infinitive uh, space, you can see. And then take that object, and then ananta akasa, like you want to contemplate continuously till its upachara concentration. And after attaining to the upachara concentration, you attain directly to jhana, akasa anchayatana jhana. That jhana has no nimitta. And then you need to produce sixth jhana, that is the viññānañcāyatana. This is the base of infinite consciousness. And then you have seventh jhana, that is the akinchanyayatana jhana. Akinchanyayatana jhana means that is the nothingness, base of the nothingness jhana. Akinchanyayatana means nothing, and ayatana means the base, akincha means nothingness. And then base of the nothingness. And then the final jhana is the eighth jhana, that is the nevasanya nasanyayatana jhana. So nevasanya nasanyayatana jhana means neither perception nor non-perception. So, so therefore, this is therefore, if the meditator go develop up to eighth jhana, That means Rupavachara jhana, fine material fourth jhana, and then you have immaterial four jhana. Four jhana, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. So if you produce in this way, you are eight attainment. That is the eighth attainment. And then you go to see the now any problem of eight attainment. If you have eight attainment problem, please ask from after this lecture. And then you go to zoom it up to the 10 types of asubha jhana, or the 10 types of asubha meditation. Miss Nilesh, the scroll down, yeah. 10 types of asubha jhana. On the left side, you go on the left side, uh, take a look at here, and 10 types of asubha jhana mean, asubha mean the loathsomeness or foulness, we can say. Foulness jhana or the loathsome jhana. So first one is the Uddhumataka. Uddhumataka means swollen dead body. This is the dead body. Right? Dead body, that is the asubha. That body gives asubha or the loathsome feeling for you. And then you have this. The second one is the discolored dead body. So that means the vinilaka, usually blue color, or some any other pale color or something like that. And then festering corpse. Festering corpse mean vipubbaka. Vipubbaka mean it is the oozing, festering cause. And then other one is vichiddaka. I have not written down that thing. Vichiddaka. Vichiddaka mean the corpse cut in the middle. Somebody, maybe from the police or any the in the past you have king. So if the king gave the order, then this type of body you may find out. And then that is the vichiddaka. And then corpse that has been chewed by fox and dogs, so on. So that is what is called vikhaitaka. Vikhaitaka. That's what's called vikhaitaka. And then cut this body before death. Cut this body and throw into the charnel ground. So therefore, that is the scattered body parts. That is the we can say sorry, vikitaka. Vikitaka means scattered. And then you have hacked and scattered calves. Hacked and scattered calf. That is the uh, hatha vikitaka. That is the hatha vikitaka. And then you have another body smeared with blood. That means the new dead body. New dead body, somebody killed. That's the reason. And then other one is the worm infested corpse. That is what is called vipubbaka. Vipubbaka. Sorry, pulavaka. Vipubbaka mean the festering body, and the pulavaka mean the worm infested body, dead body, corpse. And you have ultimately you have skeleton. That's dead body reduced to the skeleton. So that is the 10 types of asubha jhana, asubha meditation subject. And you have, this is the object you want to take by seeing the subject. And then that meditation, each subject you can produce up to first jhana only. No, you cannot practice up to fourth jhana. This is the first jhana only. Okay, now go to the Anusati Bhavana. Anusati Bhavana, the right side. Right side, you have Anusati Bhavana. Anusati means recollection. Recollection of something. That is also, you have 10 types of Anusati Bhavana. The first one is you zoom and see. And the first one is Buddha Anusati, recollection of the Buddha's quality. Buddha's qualities. Sanghanusati, the qualities of the Sangha. Sangha mean actually this is the qualities of the Arya Sangha, not the Sammati Satta like us, Arya Sangha. And that the fourth one is Silanusati. You contemplate, you compare your Sila with the Deva Sila, right? Deva, taking the Deva as a like evident, and then you compare your Sila with the Deva Sila, and then you produce up to Upachara concentration only, the access concentration, Upachara Samadhi. And then you have Chaga Anusati. Chaga Anusati mean whenever you offer something and take that object, whenever you offer something, take that object, and that can produce up to Upachara concentration only. And then you have Devata Anusati. Devata Anusati. Devata Anusati mean sorry, I should say in this way, Sila Anusati. Go to the Sila Anusati. Sila Anusati means your Sila, only your Sila, not compared with Deva Sila. Your Sila, take your Sila only, and you have 8 character of your Sila, and then make your Sila recall. Make your Sila recall again and again, then it reach to the Upachara concentration. And then go to the 6th, Deva Anusati. Deva Anusati is the meditation that you compare. You want to compare your like factors, like Sutta, Chaga, Saddha, Sati, Sutta, Chaga, Panya. These five types of things. Saddha means, faith in. And Sati, Saddha, Saddha, Sati and mindfulness. And then you have Sutta mean the hearing of Dhamma. And then Chaga mean giving or the offering. And then Chaga, Panya. Other one is Panya. Panya mean the wisdom. You compare Deva wisdom and your wisdom, and then it reach up to the Upachara concentration only. And then you have Marananusati. Marananusati means your dead body. You contemplate on your dead body, then it reach to the Upachara concentration. And you have again Upasamanusati. Upasamanusati means you take the qualities of the Nibbana, and it takes also Upachara concentration. And then this is the eight meditation of the Anusati Bhavana, or the Anusati meditation subject. So other 2 are the Anapanasati. The other 2 go down, and then 9th is the Anapanasati. Anapanasati, we are now talking about the Anapanasati. Anapanasati, you can reach up to first jhana. Sorry, up to 4th jhana. First Trupavachara jhana, second jhana, third jhana, and 4th jhana. And then final, the 10th one is the Kayagata Sati. Kayagata Sati means recalling your 32 parts of the body. And this is actually what is called Dattinsakara in Pali. Dattinsa means 32. So therefore, this is the Kayagata Sati meditation. That is also up to first jhana. That is you need to take the repulsiveness of each part, starting from the kesa or the head hair and up to the urine. So therefore, this is the 32 parts. So taking the 32 parts, you can reach up to the first jhana only. And then you go to the 4 Brahma Vihara Bhavana, the left side. 4 Brahma Vihara Bhavana. So it has not mentioned Metta, Karuna, Mudita, right? Not M only. It should be Mudita. Mudita, Upekha. So Metta, Karuna, Mudita, it gives up to first jhana, second jhana, third jhana. These I have given lectures for this thing in previous lectures. And then you have Upekha. Upekha means only up to 4th jhana. Upekha only up to 4th jhana, because Upekha factor is in the 4th jhana. So therefore, it doesn't have first jhana, second jhana, third jhana. It directly you can reach up to 4th jhana, but based on the metta, karuna, mudita, only you can reach to the fourth jhana. Other like anapanasati third jhana, you can't reach to the upeka fourth jhana. Like, and for example, if you produce kasina jhana up to third jhana, and then you cannot produce upeka jhana based on the kasina jhana. So keep it in mind this way. Sorry, and then you go to the vavatha, the other meditation. Other now how many we have? 38. Now we have 38. So that means 10 kasina, 10 asubha, 10 anusati, 30. And you have arupa 4 and brahmavihara 4, 38. And now we have we remain two meditation we remain. So what is that? The first one is Vavattana Bhavana. The first one is Vavattana meditation or Vavattana Bhavana. Vavattana means discernment. So what discernment? Chatu Dahatu Vavattana Bhavana. Chatu Dahatu Vavattana Bhavana. 4-element discernment meditation. Right? We just call 4-element meditation, but 4-element discernment meditation. And then you have Sanya meditation, one Sanya meditation, one Vavattana meditation, one Sanya meditation. So that is the Sanya mean Ahari particular Sanya. That means the the repulsiveness of the food, repulsiveness the food that if you recollect the repulsiveness of the food, and then you can reach up to upachara concentration. Chatudhatu Bhavana also you can reach up to Upachara concentration only. So this is according to the Buddha's 40 Samatha meditation. And now here Buddha never mentioned about the walking meditation. No walking meditation here. Why? Buddha mainly want to emphasize and mainly want to give Dhamma talk about the jhana concentration and upachara concentration, because these two concentration give you can see the your mentality and their causes you can see very clearly by way of the upachara concentration and the jhana concentration. And while practicing walking meditation, you may have only preliminary concentration, sometimes no preliminary concentration also. So therefore it doesn't mention here by the Buddha. And anyway, so take these Kammathāna and don't consider another meditation. For example, when Buddha explained the jhana meditation, only up to produce jhana. And especially, I told every time I told to you, and then especially Suddha Vipassaka meditator, he doesn't hang in this Anapana meditation, doesn't want to hang in. And he want to, if he touch the Anapana, go to up to fourth jhana. And again, for the Suddha Vipassaka meditator, he must start from the Chatudhatu Vavattana meditation, for element discernment meditation. So this is the way, this is the Buddha's way. If you practice meditation in another way, that is their ways, not the Buddha's way. Keep it in mind. And if you're gonna attain Nibbana in this very life or next life or whatever the life, you want to follow the Buddha's way. This is the Buddha's 40 Samatha meditation. And then now we go into our Anapana, Anapanasati meditation. Mr. Nish, get the balance of the 5 faculties and 5 powers. Can you hear me?
Yes, Bhanteji.
Okay. Uh, get the balance of 5 faculties, so 5 faculties and 5 powers. Okay, that uh, Mr. Nilesh, please zoom from the top. Yeah. Okay, now we reach to understand balance of the five faculties and five powers. But before, why we want to balance these five faculties and five powers? Uh, I want to teach you first. Now we last in the last Dhamma talk, I told about the Anapanasati meditation. That means it is in the uh, Anapana Pabba in the Mahasatipatthana Sutta. Now, Buddha in giving very detail with the similes and mentioning again and again, Buddha mentioned four steps in related to this Anapanasati meditation to produce up to fourth jhana. So now you know what these fourth steps. The first one is long breath. The second one is the short breath, and third one is the whole breath body, and fourth one is the tranquilizing of breath body or the subtle breath body. Now subtle breath body formation, and now uh, if the meditator, I told everything about the how to how you want to practice up to Patibhaga Nimitta. Before Patibhaga Nimitta you have Uggaha Nimitta, and before Uggaha Nimitta you have Parikamma Nimitta. And but when you practice you need to know this thing. So, sometimes you have long breath, and then if you have long breath, you need to follow long breath, you need to pursue long breath. And when this long breath, if you want to go to the third step mean what is the whole breath body. If you want to go to the whole breath body, that means you focus your long breath, whole breath, long whole breath body. Okay, and then if you want to move to fourth step, that is the tranquilizing at breath body, and that means you have long breath, long whole and tranquilizing of breath body or subtle breath body formation. And if the meditator has short breath only for the sitting, and then his I mean combining all together, uh, short breath, whole short, whole breath, and subtle breath. Short, whole, and subtle breath. So when we combine, and this is the real situation. That's why I want to emphasize this thing. So one day, Mr. Nilesh also asked about this thing. This is the practical way. One meditator, he doesn't have uh, short breath and long breath simultaneously. Keep it in mind. So there, but anyway, you reach to the whenever you reach to whenever you reach to focus your mindful, focus your object with the good mindfulness, sharp and powerful mindfulness, and that, but you cannot see the nimitta at the that moment, that the concentration of you is upachara samadhi, sorry, parikamma samadhi. In that way, in that situation also, your samadhi is parikamma samadhi, preliminary concentration. And when you focus parikamma nimitta, when you focus, that means you develop up to parikamma nimitta or the preliminary concentration sign. And this sign, uh, when you focus this sign, that is also preliminary concentration. And when you reach up to the Uggaha Nimitta, that means I always tell this Uggaha Nimitta like a cotton wool or some, we can say cloudy like. So then this Uggaha Nimitta also, when you focus Uggaha Nimitta also, your concentration still in the preliminary level. And when you reach up to the pati bhaga nimitta only, your concentration goes up to upachara concentration. So this what is this upachara concentration? In upachara concentration, you have brilliant nimitta, bright nimitta, radiant nimitta. And this is like in the this is like, we can say this is like a uh, clear ice like, or like glass like, but you cannot see through, even it is glass like that. Therefore it is what is called translucent nimitta, not the transparent, it is translucent nimitta. So when you focus this translucent nimitta, it is very bright now, and then your mind in the heart, you can see your mind in the heart. You can see through the patibhaga nimitta your mind, but mind in the heart. So now now when you focus this patibhaga nimitta, when you fix on this patibhaga nimitta, you are with your mindfulness. That means your meditation mind. That means your somanasa sahagata jnana sampyukta sasankarika mind. That means somanasa sahagata means, this is the associated with the pleasure, and accompanied by the wisdom. This mind is associated with the pleasure, accompanied by the wisdom. And you are practicing meditation by way of this mind. And now this mind, now you are seeing the patibhaga nimitta by this mind and the mental factors. Now what happened? Now in the upachara concentration, or the access concentration, upachara samadhi state, and you can see your mind, as well as your mind mean your meditation mind, as well as your jhana factors or the mental factors. Jhana factors mean these factors, mental factors, it they do their jhana activity or their jhana function. So what are they? They are the vitakka, vichara, piti, sukha, ekaggata. Now, I have a slide here. After this, maybe that slide will come to you. Vitakka, initial application. Vichara, sustained application onto the patibhaga nimitta. Vitakka mean the initial application onto the patibhaga nimitta. That means lifting towards the patibhaga nimitta. And then vichara mean the sustained application by rubbing the object. And then you have piti mean the joy because of this patibhaga nimitta. And then happiness, that is the sukha. Happiness means sukha vedana chetasika. Now your mind, meditation mind, you have vedana chetasika, that is sukha vedana. That sukha vedana act on the patibhaga nimitta with the mind and the other rest of the mental factors. And now you have ekaggata. The first, fifth one is the ekaggata. Now ekaggata means one-pointedness towards the patibhaga nimitta. That is the ekaggata. Now, when you reach to the, if you can see these mental factors, and that is your real upachara concentration. But upachara concentration, but whenever you are in the upachara concentration, if the jhana factors mature to enter into the jhana state, you directly enter into the jhana. But what is the difference? But the same object. Jhana object also patibhaga nimitta, upachara concentration also patibhaga nimitta, same object. But what is the difference? In the upachara concentration, jhana factors are not matured, they are sufficient strength. And in the case of jhana factors are fully matured of their sufficient strength. And the another difference is, in the upachara concentration, you have your meditation mind and again bhavanga, and again meditation mind, mental process, again bhavanga, again meditation mind process, again bhavanga. Like bhavanga plus meditation mental process, bhavanga. Like that, your mind acts in that way. But in the jhana, you don't have bhavanga state or the life continuum. No bhavanga state in the jhana. So you have continuously uncountable jhana javana successfully arising and passing away of jhana javana. Only you can see taking the patibhaga nimitta. So this is the difference. And because now your main idea, your main goal is to attain jhana in this by practicing this anapanasati meditation. But what happened to you? This is very important to take note it. While you focusing the brilliant patibhaga nimitta, while you focusing the brilliant patibhaga nimitta, your mind, now you have your mental process, and you have your bhavanga state, and mental process bhavanga state. Now you are concentrating on the patibhaga nimitta. That means mindo sees the patibhaga nimitta. And but sometimes you most of the time to the meditator, they meditator doesn't take any other sense object from the five sense does. So that means you are only with the mind or mental process. Or mind sees the patibhaga nimitta. Other sense organ can't see anyway patibhaga nimitta, but that can take another object. But now you are preventing this because of the powerful mindfulness. You are preventing this another object. So now you are on the patibhaga nimitta with the mind or mental process. Now time comes, sometimes if you don't maintain your mindfulness sharp and powerfully and sharply, what happened then? You forget about your this object also, mind or object, that means patibhaga nimitta also you forget about. Then you don't have chitta viti in your heart, so then bhavanga immediately comes. Bhavanga immediately arise with because of the our karmic power. Bhavanga takes the other object. Other object means Bhavanga has its real object, that is unique object. That is the which is the object of the last object of your first fast life. That is the Bhavanga takes. Bhavanga takes that object and successfully arise and passing away for a long time till your mindfulness takes your original object of patibhaga nimitta again. So that means you cannot you cannot remind what has happened during that. That means you have fallen into bhavanga. You have fallen into bhavanga. You cannot remind anything. You cannot memorize anything. Somebody says this is nibbana, but this is not the nibbana. In the nibbana, you must see the nibbana object, and path consciousness arise, and after that phala consciousness arise. You are fully conscious while seeing nibbana. You are fully conscious, it's for sure. But this is, you are not conscious. This is because of you fall into bhavanga. So now, if you produce up to jhana, you falling into bhavanga, you need to prevent this falling into bhavanga. That's very important. How to prevent? That is the pañcabala and pancha indriya. Now we are very important about the to talk about the pañcabala and pancha indriya as well as sapta bojjhanga. Pancha indriya mean, because these pancha indriya and pañcabala prevent you to fall into bhavanga state, and it leads to your mind to the jhana concentration. So that is, therefore, these bala, and the bala mean five powers, and the five faculties are the five pancha indriya. Indriya are the five faculties, bala are the five powers. So these five bala and five powers control your mind towards the control your mind. These five bala and five what I will tell what is the five bala. These five bala control your mind and keeps mind away from warding off of the or straying off of the samatha and vipassana path. So therefore, this pañcabala and pancha indriya are very important to develop while practicing meditation. And the balance of the pancha indriya and pañcabala are again important. Otherwise, you cannot enter into jhāna. So keep it in mind, and then let's go to the slide. And you have the from the beginning, Mr. Nilesh. What is this five faculties? So you go to the five faculties first. Five faculties are the saddha, sati, virya, samadhi, panya. And five powers are also saddha, sati, virya, samadhi, panya. What's the difference? Saddha means faith. Sati means mindfulness. Virya, effort. Samadhi, concentration. Panya is the wisdom or the knowledge. And same mental factors, but act differently. What the different? Five faculties are the five. Those are also mental factors. Mental factors. That these five mental factors overwhelms the other mental factors, and the meditation mind and controls towards the object. That is, therefore, that means overwhelms. It takes the power. It takes the not the power. It takes the main leader, master, main mastery, and it overwhelms the other mental factors as well as the mind to take the object. That is, therefore, this is the faculty. And what is the five powers? Five powers are also, I told, this is the mental factors. Actually, they are non-shakable. Non-shakable. Because of this non-shakable, being non-shakable, therefore it is power or the bala. Bala means non-shakable. Faculty or the indriya means overwhelming or the controlling faculties. And the bala means non-shakable. Non-shakable means why you want to shake, why you want to shock. When the for example, if your mind takes asaddha, that is the opposite factor, no, asaddha. If your mind has no mindfulness and then no virya, your mind sluggish mind, and you have no one pointedness to reach up to the samadhi, and you have no investigation faculty and all the wisdom faculty you don't have while practicing meditation. So that means whenever these type of negative results, if you come across, so then these five bala come to act. That's the difference. So now we want to learn what is the factor. This factor, that means the five faculties and five bala. We have five factor. What is the function? So Mr. Nilesh, now scroll up. Okay. And now you have first saddha, faith in. And what is the function? It decides the object. It decides the object. But you want to know here, adhimukha. Adhimukha is also decide the object. So, but what is the saddha and adhimukha? Actually, saddha here, adhimukha, the adhimukha decide the object in different way. Saddha decide the object in different way. That means adhimukha saddha, if you have no saddha or less saddha or laxity of the saddha, then this decide the object. And but adhimukha, it doesn't do it in that way. It decides just object. So keep it in mind. So therefore, sometimes if you have more adhimukha, it become saddha. That mental factor becomes, that mental factor not become saddha. That mental factor also there, but Buddha sometimes says saddha as adhimukha. Okay, and then sati. Sati is the mindfulness. Sati establishes the object. That is decide the object. Saddha decides the object, and sati establishes the object. And virya, then effort, what it costs, or what is its function. It traces the associated mental factors and mind to the object. And then samadhi, concentration. What samadhi does, samadhi prevents the mind touching and distracting towards the catching another object. That is the samadhi function. And the function of the pañca, wisdom faculty, that means that penetrates the object in correct way. That's the function and the factors and the function. You need to know these things. Don't forget about this chart and keep write or take some photocopy, but I think photocopy is not maybe it is not successful. And you write down this thing, because if you the to prevent the falling into bhavanga, your meditation mind, when you are in the patibhaga nimitta, you need to prevent the falling into bhavanga. So that is very important. You need to fallen into bhavanga. So whenever you what are the, so we need to balance, we need to get balance these factors. If you get balance, you never fall into bhavanga and you success towards the jhāna. So therefore, what you need to balance, then what you need to balance is your saddha with pañca. You need to balance faith and the faith with wisdom faculty. You need to balance. And the second one, virya with samadhi, effort with the concentration, you need to balance. And samadhi with the pañca, again you need to balance. And how this balance, you go to these pictures. You go to this picture, the first, you have saddha and pañca. Now sati is in the middle. Sati control these two things, and that is balance, and you attain jhāna. And go with the red arrow, and then the right side, and you have saddha, increase saddha. Actually, what want to balance is, you want to make your mind no excess factor or no laxity of the factor. No excess, no in excess, no in laxity. So that is that is the balance. That means here what happens, saddha in excess, saddha in excess, and pañca is the laxity. So now what happened, that means your mindfulness is not strong. Mindfulness is not strong. So therefore this will happen. So why you get increased saddha? How before that, how you got actually increase saddha or lax saddha also, laxity of the saddha also problem. Yeah. And then increase pañca or the laxity of the pañca or the lack of pañca are also problem to attain first jhana and then nibbana. And this is, for example, how your saddha become low. For example, actually, when you practice meditation, you need to, it is very important to know that or believe that our our Buddha, Samma state. Samma state means he is perfectly enlightened, self-enlightened one. And not only that, you need to develop faith in Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. Dhamma means the Tipitaka Dhamma, and Sangha means the Arya Sangha, because with this Buddha's Dhamma, this Sangha become Arya Sangha. That means they attain Magga, Phala, and Nibbana. So therefore, you need to believe these three triple gems. And again, you need to believe karma and its effect. Karma and its effect. You need to believe. And not only that, you need to believe five khanda and four noble truths, noble eightfold path, and you need to believe the seven types of visuddhi. That helps to the noble eightfold path to develop up to nibbana. And then you need to believe the 16 types of vipassana knowledge that Buddha has done these things. Can you hear? Something happened, I think.
Yes, Bhanteji, can hear. Yes.
Yeah. Can hear, no? Okay. And then, uh, so you need to, again, you need to believe four path knowledges, four fruition knowledges, and nibbana. Finally, you need to believe. And if you have this belief, that means your saddha is good. And if you sometimes you may hear this thing, oh, this current, or at present we cannot produce jhana, and the seeing of light is useless thing, and something like that. You may find out. You may find out, or you may hear every time when you go to the meditation center. You may find out jhana is not important, and seeing the light is not important, and like that. This is the wrong view. So if you actually this wrong view surrounded by you, what happened? Your saddha become diminished. Your saddha become over the time, it is dwindling. Then what happened to you? If you keep continuing this diminishing saddha in your mind, then you will think in focusing this patibhaga nimitta, can you attain into jhana? So many questions you may arise while practicing. So that means your saddha is low. And then what happened to, if your saddha, now saddha is not balanced now, but you want to balance with the panya. Now panya, how to balance? Now your saddha is not strong, and therefore your panya become weak. Panya become weakened. And when the panya become weakened, now saddha and panya become weakened. Now then you have four factors. Out of the out of the five, you have five factors, pañcabala and pañcindriya. You have five factors. So these five factors, out of the five factors, you have two factor now trouble. Now, what happened to the other three factors? Now that means your saddha, function of the saddha. What is the function of the saddha? To decide the object. Now it doesn't do. Decision is not happen now. Object decision, and therefore panya weak. And when the panya weak, your effort also weak. And then the establish the mindfulness which establish the object on which establish the object, that also diminish now. And then your concentration also goes down. So therefore all five factors become trouble if the one factor become in excess or in laxity. So keep it in mind, this is very important. And now what mindfulness want to play here? Mindfulness take the sharp and powerful mindfulness, and then when the mindfulness now what uh, whatever the lax factor, mindfulness now grow, or mindfulness restrain, forcefully restrain to the lax factor, and get balance with the panya or the wisdom. Got it? Mindfulness forcefully restrain, want to forcefully restrain the laxity of the saddha, and then get it balanced. And this is the way how to meditator act in the while practicing meditation. And then if sometimes your saddha is more in excess, saddha in excess, what happened then? Saddha in excess mean you, about the object. Actually, about the object, you need to pay saddha. Why about the object mean? If you see the object, for example, if you follow the anapanasati meditation and the in breath out breath and touch point, then if you see the parikarama nimitta or the parikama nimitta, ugga nimitta or the patibhaga nimitta, and then the meditator's meditator's mind, the faith faculty of the meditation mind will grow up. That means, what is that? This is regarding while seeing the patibhaga nimitta or any other nimitta of this meditation, that is related to the Buddha Dhamma Sangha. Out of these three, it related to the second one. Dhamma. No, so therefore the meditator believe Dhamma. So what is this? Whose Dhamma? This is the Samma Sambuddha's Dhamma. In that way, meditator's mind will see back towards the Buddha, and then he reverence to the Buddha. He get reverence to the Buddha, and then who practice this Dhamma? The practice and get the results are the Arya Sangha. So therefore, he believe Arya Sangha, and he believe Dhamma and as well as Buddha. So therefore, in this way, meditator's faith can be developed. So if it is in excess, but if it is in excess, now Saddha is in excess. What happened then? That means what is the meaning of Saddha in excess? Mean you wanna believe your object in excess. In excess mean uh, sometimes if you see the patibhaga nimitta or whatever the nimitta, that even parikama nimitta also gives the light, ubgaha nimitta also gives the light, and patibhaga nimitta gives more light. And meditator may think this is the guardian spirits, and meditator may think this is the protective deva of me, or this is the universal power. Like that, his mind now become bend into another way, like not into the orthodox Buddhism. So therefore, that means in another fake way, his mind goes. So therefore, that is the excess in saddha. It has happened. Then excess in saddha also, your virya become weak. Sorry, your pañca become weak, because pañca now cannot handle such type of excess saddha, cannot handle, and then it can't penetrate the object very clearly, because saddha is now going away. Now what happened? Now sati want to act here. It forcefully restrain the excess in saddha, and then want to balance. So therefore, this is the way to meditator want to practice. Okay, now in the same way, if you have then the second one, go to the second one is the virya and samadhi. Virya and samadhi also you want to balance. You want to get balance virya and samadhi also. What is the virya? Now, for example, if you have excess virya, if you have in excess virya, what happened? Now, anyway, see this thing. Now, the left one say the left one says the balance virya and samadhi for good mindfulness, and you go to the right side with the along with the arrow, and it says increase virya and less samadhi. Increase virya or virya in excess, samadhi in laxity. So therefore, that means your sati is not strong and powerful. So now what happened in the virya, increase virya? When the virya increase, then what is the function of virya? Virya uh, raises the other mental factors and the mind towards the object. It raises continuously again and again minds and the mental factors towards the Patibhaga Nimitta now in this case. And now, what happened when excess virya? Excess virya causes, actually excess virya has a tendency to make mind agitation. That's the problem. Whenever you have excess virya, then it has tendency to make your mind agitation. So therefore, excitement, agitation, or nervous. Then whatever happen, then the samadhi also uh, will diminish. Samadhi definitely it diminishes. And then now what happened? But if the meditator is not balance this thing, get if the meditator he doesn't enter into jhana. And but now he want to restrain his mindfulness. That means his mindfulness is the now here important. Mindfulness now forcefully restrain increase virya, forcefully restrain increase virya, and then it comes down, virya comes down, and then it get balanced with the samadhi or the concentration. In this way you want to practice. Otherwise, you cannot enter into jhana. You are always on the patibhaga nimitta only. And because you are falling into the bhavanga. And again, then yes, when the excess amount, what happened to you? In excess amount, samadhi has a tendency to laziness now overcome the mind. So therefore, your mind sometimes in the high level of samadhi, that means in the excess of samadhi, you become sleepy. So therefore, what mindfulness now want to do, mindfulness forcefully restrain the samadhi, not to not to increase in excess and get to balance with the virya. So therefore, in this way you want to practice if you want to attain to jhana. And then go to the third one, samadhi and pañca. You need to yeah, you need to balance samadhi and pañca. Samadhi and pañca, because samadhi, if you have good samadhi and your pañca, penetration of pañca butters to pañca, it penetrates the object very clearly. And if you have good samadhi, only you can see the patibhaga nimitta. Otherwise, you cannot see the patibhaga nimitta. And but if you have low samadhi, also if you have good samadhi, and if you have high pañca and then low samadhi, high pañca, that means you have ability to penetrate the object, but no concentration sharp, or not concentration sufficient according to their strengths. So in that way also you need to go to the go towards the left side over along the arrow, and then what happened, samadhi low and pañca increase, and then that means your sati. Here sati, what you want to do, sati want to uh, forcefully control the excess factor and get balance. This is the thing want to do. And you know what happened to the increased pañca? Increased pañca, Buddha says, if the pañca increase and the concentration low, and even in the pañca low, pañca in excess, saddha low. In this case, Buddha said, Buddha said, this meditator is cunning like, oh, this meditation is crafty. That means in what level he became crafty? He stopped the meditation. He not totally stopped. He wanna instead of the meditation, he wanna do the other thing. Other thing mean, for example, Now he has good pañca and pañca in excess. Now what happened? He may think that in this way, uh, some mind arises with the kusala mind. For example, if you give dana to the monastery or somewhere, or if you do the good thing, good kusala thing, that mind arises at that moment. So he knows this thing. That mind arises, no. So that mind arises, and my karma now fulfill. And therefore, I don't want to do, I don't want to do anything. Performance. He doesn't have performance, only thinking. Or even I want to do the Buddha Vandana, but now the mind are already arose. So therefore, I don't want to do that. Then that means he accumulate no good kusala. Yeah, he doesn't accumulate kusala. In this way, he now get he want to judge, and he want to the see the other meditator also. In this way, Buddha says, if you panya increase and concentration low, or panya increase or the saddha low, then this patient is like this meditator is like a uh, patient with the uh, overdose drug. Because the overdose drug mean, if the patient end up with the overdose drug, that means it is hard to get cured. So in this way, if the panya increases and the other faculties low, or the laxity, that is hard to treat. So therefore, for the meditator, Buddha says, be careful while practicing in this way. So this is the so therefore so now sati is very important while practicing this meditation. Sati is very important. So therefore Buddha says, so see the red letters, see the red letters, and focus and see the red letters. That is very important. Focus and see the red letters. And sati, Buddha says, go to the down. Satincha kwahang bhikkhave sabbatikang vadami. Satincha kwahang bhikkhave sabbatikang vadami. This is in Ahara Sutta in the Samyutta Nikaya. It says about many things. Many things mean five hindrances and sapta bojjhanga, like that. The Ahara. Important chart and keep it.
Bhanteji,
And because sorry.
your voice got cut when you just started describing sati.
Right. So now see the red letters here. It says, Buddha says in the Ahara Sutta Samyutta Nikaya, Satincha kwahang bhikkhave sabbathikang vadami. What is the meaning? Sati, or the mindfulness, is meant a lot in every situation, in every circumstances, in every landscapes. So therefore, that means what we describe here, that Buddha, I told I drawn this thing from the Ahara Sutta, right? This balance of everything in the Ahara Sutta, as well as in the Patisambhida Magga, you have pañcabala. So I drawn from that way. And actually, therefore, this mindfulness is meant a lot for every situation. So I told, keep this chart and draw this chart, and keep forever. Those are very important, because actually chart is not in the Tipitaka. We made chart to teach the people, and to easy to understand by the meditator or the students. So now again we want to go to Satta Bojjanga Dhamma. Satta Bojjanga Dhamma. Mr. Nilesh. Yeah. Now take it. Take it and zoom. Satta Bojjanga Dhamma. Okay, what is this? Satta means 7, Bojjanga Dhamma means Bojjanga means jnana, 4 path knowledges. Other 4 Magga Jnana. So this 4 Magga Jnana is what is called Bodhi. So for example, Bodhi is the somebody's attainment, Buddhahood attainment, Pacceka Buddha attainment, or Aggasavaka attainment. But which attainment? 4 path knowledges. So therefore, Bodhi is the Bodhi Uchati Chatusu Maggesu Jnana. It says in this way. So now Bojjanga means the mental factors. Mental factors. Bojjanga is nothing else. There are the mental factors, which realize the 4 path knowledges. So therefore, then why 4 path knowledges which realize the four path knowledges? But now that is the Lokuttara state or the supramundane state. Now why here we are not the supramundane state? We are talking about the mundane state. In the Samatha jhāna also mundane. Supramundane jhāna is the Magga and Pala jhāna mind movement. So now we are in the Samatha jhāna, talking about the Samatha jhāna, and then why mundane Samatha jhāna? In the case of mundane Samatha jhāna also, your Satta Bojjanga are developed, but not up to the path knowledges, but it has developed. When it develops only, you enter into jhāna, otherwise you cannot. So why this is important? That means this mundane jhāna ultimately this mundane jhana carries you on towards the nibbana. That's the important. It leads to the nibbana. So therefore, in this mundane jhana practice also, your 7 bojjanga, not in the lokuttara level, they are developing. So therefore, we need to know that thing also. So bodhi plus anga become bojjanga. In according to the Pali grammar, it become bodhi plus anga become bojjanga. Anga is the factor. Bodhi is the bodhi is now four path knowledges is the body. So therefore it become bojjanga. And sometimes Buddha say sambojjanga, same meaning, right? Sambojjanga and bojjanga, same meaning. And what are these sambojjanga? You have 7 types of sambojjanga. The first one is sati sambojjanga. That means mindfulness enlightenment factor. Mindfulness enlightenment factor. That actually this mindfulness means this is the mental factor. And it remembers the patibhaga nimitta. In this case, we are talking about the anapanasati meditation. Therefore, it remembers the patibhaga nimitta and discern it again and again. So that is the function of this sati here. And Dhamma Vichaya Sambojjanga. Second Sambojjanga is the Dhamma Vichaya Sambojjanga. Dhamma Vichaya means investigation of the phenomena. You have many phenomena, mentality phenomena, mentality. In related to the anapanasati meditation, that means it brings the rest of the enlightenment factors. Again, something has happened.
Yes, I think we cut off right when you started talking on Dhamma Vichaya.
Okay. Dhamma Vichaya, now the second Sambojjanga is the Dhamma Vichaya Sambojjanga. That means investigation of the phenomena. Investigation of the phenomena is the Dhammavicaya Sambhojjhanga. Now, but here you have many different phenomena. You have materiality phenomena, mentality phenomena, and their causes phenomena. That means Samudaya Satya phenomena. And you have Anicca phenomena, Asubha phenomena, Anatta phenomena, Dukkha phenomena, and then you have Nibbida phenomena, then Viraga phenomena, Nirodha phenomena, Patinissagga phenomena. We discussed this in the Uddesavara. And out of these phenomena, now here in related to the Anapanasati meditation, this Dhammavicaya Sambhojjhanga is the phenomena. That means it penetrate this Dhammavicaya Sambhojjhanga penetrates and see the Patibhaga Nimitta in proper way. That is the here investigation phenomena in related to the Anapanasati meditation. And then we go to the Virya. Third one is the Virya, effort. Effort means actually this Virya, what does do Virya is it brings the rest of the enlightenment factors. That means you have seven Virya is the third, and you have seven enlightenment factor. So other six enlightenment factor, they it brings these seven other six enlightenment factor and balance them on the Patibhaga Nimitta. That is its function. And then actually here you want to know this thing. This Virya, especially it further strengthen the Dhammavicaya Sambhojjhanga. This is mentioned in Atthakatha very clearly. Especially it further strengthen the Dhammavicaya Sambhojjhanga. That means investigation of the phenomena, second Sambhojjhanga. And not only that, Virya itself. So therefore, without Virya, you can't attain jhāna. And then Piti Sambhojjhanga, or enlightenment factor of the joy. So what is that mean? This Piti glads the mind when experiencing the Patibhaga Nimitta. So you can see how Piti act on the Patibhaga Nimitta when you discern the jhāna factor. And then fifth one is the Passaddhi Sambhojjhanga. That means the tranquility enlightenment factor. Actually, what does it do is it calms the mind and the mental jhana. And then you have again Samadhi Sambhojjhanga, that's the concentration enlightenment factor. The concentration enlightenment factor is the one-pointedness of the mind on the Patibhaga Nimitta. But because you know what is the Samadhi, Ekaggata mental factor itself becomes Samadhi when you concentrate the Patibhaga Nimitta 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour like that. Or when you attain to the jhana concentration, your enlightenment factor now to the mundane level fulfilled. And then if you attain the based on this jhana, if you practice vipassana also, your when you enlightenment factor. Actually, that is the mental factor of ever evenness. You have ever evenness mental factor, tatra majjatata. Right? Pali it says tatra majjatata. That is the ever evenness mental factor. So this mental factor now actually it becomes neither excited nor withdrawn from the Patibhaga Nimitta. Withdrawn means if you have laziness, that means your mind detached from the object. If you have excited, like when you have any 500 or so something like that, or virya increasing, if the mind excited, then this upekha sambhojjhanga controls them, and it neither excited nor withdrawn from the patibhaga nimitta. So those are the 7 enlightenment factor. So if you for example, whenever your virya increase, Whenever your virya increase, Buddha said, so if the virya increase, don't practice Passaddhi Sambojjhanga and if your virya increase, don't practice Passaddhi Sambojjhanga and Samadhi Sambojjhanga and the Upekka Sambojjhanga. And instead, Buddha says that you practice Piti Sambojjhanga, Virya Sambojjhanga, and Dhamma Vicaya Sambojjhanga. In this way, Buddha gave instruction to you to practice this meditation up to jhana, controlling the 7 enlightenment factor. For example, again Buddha says, if you have Passaddhi, if you have Passaddhi increase, while practicing your Passaddhi in the mind and the body also increase. And then what happened? Buddha said, don't focus your Samadhi and the Upekka Sambojjhanga. Instead, you sorry. If you have Passaddhi, yeah, if you have Passaddhi Sambojjhanga increase, and then you when the Passaddhi Sambojjhanga increase, you don't focus the other 3 factor. Other 3 factor means Dhamma Vicaya Sambojjhanga, Piti and Virya. You don't focus that thing. I have not written that thing. So therefore, you in this way practice will lead to the jhana. Okay, now we need to know what is the jhana factors and the jhana factors and the what called the 5 mastery factors of the 5 mastery. Okay, Mr. Nilesh, go to that slides also. What is that?
This is the jhana factors slide.
Yeah, jhana factor, no? Okay. Jhana factor, we just go, because I explained this thing, vitakka, vichara, piti, sukha, ekaggata. Okay, jhana factor. First jhana factor, vitakka. Vitakka is the initial application. This is a mental factor which not only lift, it directs and places the mind on to the patibhaga nimitta. That is the vitakka. You can see this vitakka very nicely. It surrounding the patibhaga nimitta, how it acts, you can see when you produce up to patibhaga nimitta in this meditation. And vichara, that is the sustained application. And this is the mental factor that maintains the mind on the patibhaga nimitta by rubbing it again and again. And piti is the joy mental factor. Actually, this mental factor makes the mind gladness on the patibhaga nimitta. And sukha, actually this is the feeling aggregate. Sukha is the feeling aggregate. Oh, happiness like feeling. Actually, this is in the mind movement. So therefore, sukha vedana. So this mental factor makes pleasant feeling on the patibhaga nimitta. If it is not the pleasant feeling, that is not the sukha. And then ekaggata, that is the one pointedness of the mind. This mental factor causes all mental factors to concentrate on the patibhaga nimitta. So this is keep it in mind and then write it down in another book, and you because these are maybe vanish after maybe after many months or something like that. Okay, now if you are in the upachara concentration while focusing and fixing your mind towards the patibhaga nimitta, that means you are in the upachara concentration, very high concentration. This upachara concentration is a very high concentration. So this upachara concentration, you can see these jhana factors in the heart. In the heart mean in the mind is in the heart. With the mind, these mental factors arise, and these mental factors passing away with the mind. You can see it's surrounding the patibhaga nimitta. You can see this all thing, but you are seeing through the patibhaga nimitta. This is very important. You are seeing through the patibhaga nimitta. This thing you can see, and now what is then your concentration become sometimes your concentration on the patibhaga nimitta. That means your concentration is in the upachara concentration, or your concentration goes beyond that. Beyond that means that is the jhana concentration. That day also I told how to understand this upachara concentration and the jhana concentration. You feel your concentration is 1,000 times more, 100 times more, 1,000 times more, or more than the this upachara concentration. So therefore you can understand this is jhana. That means that is the absorption. And not only that, jhana absorption concentration is deep. That means you can see by the color also. Color is very very dark while going on to the jhana, and that color is not so much of dark and brilliant, right? Dark and brilliant. And but the when you attain to the upachara concentration, that is not so deep. So in that way also you can understand the, jhana or the upachara concentration. Veda. And this jhana concentration also called appana samadhi. Appana samadhi. Also, Buddha called it as jhana concentration. So these are the mental factors of the five jhana factors, right? But why these are especially mentioned, the five jhana factor? These five jhana factor do some special function. What are they? Vitaka is actually vitaka. If you develop vitaka, it diminish, or it over the time it dwindle the what called thina and mid, which vichara reduce the vichikicha, or vichara cut down the vichikicha temporary. And piti is the joy, and it causes not to get hated mindset towards the object. And then sukha vedana, if you have sukha vedana, uh, if you have sukha vedana in the mind, and in the same way your body also becomes sukha vedana secondarily, because of the mind your body becomes secondary sukha vedana. And now because of this reason you don't have regret or the remorse or the kukucha. And because of this increased sukha in the body and the mind, and you have no restless of mind. So then that means it is free from the restless, and other one is the remorse or the regret. And then ekagata, when you concentrate on the patibhaga nimitta, this ekagata, that means your mind not going any other object, like by seeing the color, sound, flavor, odor, and the tangible object in the body, like your mind doesn't go, only ekagata. So therefore kamachanda removed by this ekagata. So therefore each jhana factor has special function. So therefore each mental factor has special function in related to the jhana. So therefore they are called jhana factor. And then finally we want to go to our five masteries. Mr. Nilesh, go to the five masteries. Okay. Five masteries. Actually, if you are enter into the jhana for many days, maybe 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, like that means you enter into the jhana, and you have emerged from the jhana also. And now entering and emerging of the jhana, if you continue only this thing, and your jhana will be not mastered. So but you need to be mastered it. Why? Then only you forever it doesn't get out of your mind. So therefore master is very important. So that is what is called pancha vasi bhava in the Pali, five masteries. So one mastery, they are the avajjana, samapajjana, aditthana, buddhana, and paccavekkhana. So first one. So okay, what is mastery? Mastery means whenever you want to attain jhana, whenever you want to emerge from the jhana, whenever you, which time range you want to attain jhana, like that, you do this thing while practicing this mastery. That means this is the prowess of the meditator, the skill sets of the meditator. So therefore, mastery is very important. So that the first mastery is the avajjana. Avajjana mean adverting mastery. Adverting mastery mean actually this is the meditator's prowess to discern the jhana factor. After emerging from the jhana, only you want to discern the jhana. Within the jhana, you don't see the jhana factor, because you are now focusing the jhana factor instead the patibhaga nimitta. Then your concentration become change. That means it changed to the upachara concentration. So within the jhana, don't see the jhana factor. Only in the what call, after emerging from the jhana, only you can see the jhana factor. Okay, now the second samapajjana means attaining mastery. And then what is that? Being able to enter the jhana whenever you wish. Whenever you wish, you want to enter into the jhana, then that is the meditator's prowess, meditator's skillful skill set. And then aditthana mean, actually aditthana mean determination mastery. Determination mastery is the aditthana. That means being able to stay in the jhana properly when you determine the time duration that you want. For example, if you want to go into the jhana, enter into the jhana for 1 hour, so then that is your mastery, determination mastery. Or 2 hours, that is the determination mastery. And 3 hours or so on, that is your determination mastery. So, and then Vuttana means emerging from the jhana. That means being able to emerge from the jhana at the time you determine to emerge. For example, may I enter into the anapana first jhana for 1 hour and then emerge? Like that, you need to take the determination. So within that determination, you enter into jhana, and at emerging, you need to at the emerging, that is the buddhana, right? And then paccavekkhana mean again review the jhana factor. Now avajjana also adverting mastery. And then vuttana mean, sorry, I want to tell, vuttana mean the emerging mastery. I haven't written down, so keep it in mind. Vuttana is the emerging mastery. And then let's go to the paccavekkhana, reviewing mastery. That means actually this again review the jhana factor. Why? What is the difference between avachana also? It discern the jhana factor. Paccavekkhana also it discern the jhana factor. What's the difference? To understand the difference, we go to the mind or mental process. Okay, Mr. Nilesh, turn into the mind or mental process, maybe last slide. Yes. And now you go to the mind or mental process. Why this? What is that? Now you reviewing mastery. That means the paccavekkhana. After emerging from the jhana, only you want to do the reviewing mastery. So B is the bhavanga, right? B is the bhavanga. Now after emerging the jhana, you have your meditation mind again, not the jhana mind. So therefore, now your bhavang is there, and then manodvara vajjana mind, or the mind of adverting consciousness, mind of adverting consciousness and act because of the karmic power. And now what is this avajjana? Avajjana is when you see the object from the manodvara vajjana, or the mind of adverting consciousness. I have never haven't written in the English meaning. Mind of adverting consciousness is the manodvara vajjana. So when you see from the manodvara vajjana, it is mind. Basically, they defend the jhana that avajana is the mind movement seen by the mano dwara vajjana mind movement, and the paccavekana is the javana mind movement. It sees the patibhaga nimitta. That is the avajana and paccavekana. So if you practice in this way, only you can attain into jhana, and again up to the nibbana. As well as I want to tell this thing also, how to then, this is the first jhana. And then after first jhana, you need to practice second jhana, enter into the second jhana, and mastery for the second jhana. And enter into the third jhana, mastery for the third jhana. And enter into the fourth jhana, mastery for the fourth jhana. What is important up to fourth jhana? Buddha also praised this fourth jhana very much. Why? This fourth jhana has the most powerful light than the third jhana, than the second jhana, than the first jhana. So therefore, the fourth jhana is very, very important to practice in Anapanasati meditation. Follow the Buddha's way and don't practice like up to the parikama samadhi and go to the vipassana. That's also wrong meditation technique. Anyway, Buddha never mentioned this type of meditation technique. Don't say that thing Buddha said like that, because that in that way also you accumulate akusala. Because why? Buddha never said this thing, and you are telling against the light against the Buddha. That in that way you accumulate akusala. That's a very huge akusala, because Buddha is the defilement free one. So we are and he's the Samma Sambuddha. He has omniscient knowledge, and because of that reason he can teach Dhamma to the disciples. Veniya Jana. So we are now telling against the telling lie against the Buddha. We are accumulating akusala karma here. And keep it in mind, very important, and don't practice under anapanasati meditation reaching to the parikamma samadhi, like you are following the in breath, following the object out breath and touch point, and in this way, and then go into the fake vipassana. So you never want to practice, because that will and if you tell to the people this is the real vipassana, this vipassana Buddha taught to the people 2566 years before, like that, if you tell this thing, this is a huge akusala for you. So keep it in mind. And any question?
Bhante,
Yeah.
can you explain again that mental process, Bhante? I just cannot distinguish between the two.
Right. Now again, Mr. Nilesh, you off now. Okay. Can you get it or cannot? Right. Okay. You see, for zoom and see, B is not prominent here. B is bhavanga, starting of this mind-mental process. That means why this mind-mental process I took jhana mind. When you enter into the jhana, that is the jhana mental process. And now here, when you emerge from the jhana, you are usual meditation mind. So therefore, this is the mental process in the mind after emerging from the jhana. So after emerging from the jhana, that means jhana mind now know. That means jhana mental process finish, and then bhavanga must come. Bhavanga mind must arise in the heart base. So the B is the bhavanga. So after bhavanga, you have mano dwara vajjana in the mind or mental process. Okay. And then you have 7 javana. Javana 1, I have not written down javana 1 like that. Javana, the first javana, second javana, third javana, fourth javana, up to 7th javana you have. And then the same object takes by the tadaramana, first and second tadaramana, and then mind or mental process now finish here. They now it is ended here. And then again mental process is now no mental process, so therefore bhavanga mind must arise, otherwise we will die. right? So therefore, bhavanga, wherever you don't have mental process, bhavanga mind arise. That is very important to keep in mind. And then, what is this avajjana? Adverting, you can see bhavanga. You focus bhavanga, and then the manodwara vajjana arise. Manodwara vajjana. Now you see the jhana factor, right? You see jhana factor in your heart. You how you want to see the jhana factor? First you want to you want to increase desire to see the jhana factor in the heart. So heart is in the mind. That's why I am inside the heart mentioned. So you focus your deep heart. Then in the left side, your deep heart. Focus your deep heart. In the left ventricle, within the blood, you have mind. You have mind. Base is the heart base. So mind rests on the heart base. You can see your mind. That mind is the first mind is the manodwara vajjana. That manodwara vajjana takes the 5 jhana factor first. And then that is the avajjana. So manodwara vajjana, that means mind-o adverting consciousness. If the mind-o adverting consciousness first see the 5 jhana factor, that is the avajjana. And then you are seeing again jhana factor. That is done by the javana. First javana, second javana, third javana, like that. Whenever you see after that, that is all are paccavekkhana. Got it?
Okay, Bhante. So in that javana also, it's taking the jhana factors, right?
Yes. Actually, javana, than the manodara vajjana, javana takes the what called the jhana factor very vividly, very clearly, very clearly. Javana take. So therefore, for example, one time jhana factor seen one time. At the beginning seeing is the avajjana, and thereafter how many round you see the jhana factor, all are the reviewing mastery. And this javana is the powerful to see the jhana factor than the mind to adverting consciousness. Got it?
Yes, Bhante. It's kind of difficult. It's more like an experiential thing. But
Yes,
yeah.
that means if you, that means you just keep in mind this way. This is the mental process. All you must keep in this way. This is the mind or mental process. After emerging from the jhana, you focus your bhavanga, and then you focus your jhana factor. So in the very first time, if you see the jhana factor, it is by the manodwara vajjana mind movement. And the second time also you see the jhana factor. That is the paccavekkhana by the javana mind movement. Because object is same, right? Object is same. Manodara vajjana takes the same object. It gives the after breaking down of the manodara vajjana, then the same object takes by the javana. Actually, this is Abhidhamma. We finished this Abhidhamma mental process many maybe 2 years, 1.5 years back or somewhere. Okay, try to keep it in mind again and again. Then it will be very easy to understand.
Yes, Bhante. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Okay, Sukhi hotu, Digayo hotu, Nibbana pacha. Any question, Mr. Nilesh? No question.
No question, Bhante ji.
Okay. And then let's stop now. Today maybe 8:30, more than half hour maybe. Okay, let's stop the. Okay, thank you, Mr. Nilesh, for sharing the slides and keeping slide, and that is also important for to conduct this Dhamma talk to me as well as to the meditator. all the listeners to understand this Dhamma very clearly. So you also accumulated kusala here, and then we share the merit. Idamme punyang asavakhaya vang hotu. Idamme punyang nibbanasa paccayo hotu. Mama punyang bhagam sabbe satanam bhajemi. Te sabbe me samang punyang bhagam labantu.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu. Suti hotu nibbana pacha hotu. Suti hotu nibbana pacha hotu.
Asking for
Thank you so much.
Suti hotu nibbana. Okay, suti hotu nibbana pacha.
Thank you, Nilu.
Thank you.
Nilesh.
Thank you, Bhante.
Okay.
Thank you, Bhante.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Nilesh.
Thank you, everyone.